Brooke, I swear I just heard somebody screaming.
Well, then we really
Shut up, just shut up for a second.
It was during our time in the Badlands, when President Roosevelt and I grew an appreciation for the great wilderness God had blessed his country with. However, it was in those very valleys that we discovered the things God had no hand in creating. No longer can we dismiss the truth as a collection of simple ghost stories.
The article is about a 40-year-old man, Dale Patterson, who was found in his home with his skin severed from his body.
Gross story, Bryan. But we're not paid to deal with serial killers. You think it's a horror?
The article states that the skin was ripped clean off the body. Police only found loose teeth, broken ankles, and the heart squeezed into a pulp. There's no murder weapon, and this happened a few blocks from me. This is my neighborhood, my people. I think I want to check it out. I can't wait for some freelancer.
We're not secret agents, man.
I am a government official. I know how to fire a gun. A little investigating is well within my skill set.
God, what creature could even do this?
Franklin, could you check the archives tomorrow? Franklin?
He's not on call.
It's late. I'll message him tomorrow. Look, I can't order either of you to help me, but I would appreciate some backup.
Well, I didn't have any weekend plans.
I still think this is a bad idea, Bryan. This isn't our job.
Well, maybe it should be. I appreciate the concern, Ishika, but I'll be fine.
Oh, by the way, since we're all calling off duty, I really wanted to show y'all this song by Weird Al Yankovic called Albuquerque. Here, let me play it for you right now.
The lab's been struggling with this case. Somehow we have more questions than answers.
Like what?
The skin doesn't perfectly match the body. It has to really stretch around the shoulders, but creates a bubble around the stomach.
Okay. Well, I think this'll do.
Only we had the budget for body cams. Or, I don't know, actual field operatives.
Well, a witness has reported seeing a small silver car drive past the crime scene. I talked to a few residents, and they all blamed the murder on a neighborhood vagrant, but didn't have any first-hand information. Everything seemed to trace back to a witness named Brad Donnelly.
I swear, this guy better not be another dead end, because I'm finding nothing on my side, and Franklin's been no help.
You know, I'm starting to think this whole town is in on the murder. Like, it's for ritual sacrifice. Ask Brad about that.
Mark, take a wild guess as to whether or not I want to ask Brad about Bethesda's alleged ritual sacrifices.
Oh, look, see, townsperson coming to get you, 10 o'clock.
12 o'clock, Mark. She's directly in front of Bryan.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to, say the time.
I'm so sorry I didn't see you there.
record-keeping purposes.
You gotta be kidding me. You think I don't know a microphone plant when I see one? I am with the Department of Extraterrestrial Abnor...
Finally.
What?
Took you guys long enough. Come with me. Unless you want to shed your skin.
The case thickens.
What?
Hold on, let me play the Pink Panther theme song.
I was told there were no funeral plans from any member of the family. How come?
Just respecting the bastard's wishes. He hasn't wanted to be a part of this family for years. Anytime we tried to visit, he tells us to leave him alone, saying he never loved us. It was hard to accept for a while. He wasn't always like that.
When did Dale's behavior change?
I'm no psychologist, but I don't know. I think it had to do with his history professor. He was in Georgetown at the time. It really affected Dale.
Was that in 2006?
It was. Yeah. How do you know?
I've been trying to contact Def for a week. The watch zones are all silent. Investigative team won't return my calls.
Look, who are you?
Simone Walters, Maryland's soon-to-be private investigator. And I've got a special interest in the supernatural cases.
Great, a detective. Just what I need. Now look, I appreciate your interest in the Patterson murder, but death will take it from here.
The Patterson murder?
Great. You don't even know the murder victim to your own case. Jesus Christ, you're the world's worst detective.
No, you're the world's worst detective.
I beg your pardon?
All these people you've been chatting up and you don't even know what's really going on. Patterson died 20 years ago. Check this puppy out. Those residents you talked to are as far from finding the real killer as Bush was from finding WMDs.
And what makes you closer to finding the real killer?
Look, I'm a DMV girl, born and raised. When I was a little kid, my mom was working on her doctorate at Georgetown when one of her history professors, Dr. Eugene Felburn, went missing. To this day, they never found him. That was in 2006. A key subject was a student named Omar El-Sayed, but because they never found the body, they couldn't prosecute him. Since my mom told me the story, I've always wanted to be the one to solve it. Felburn was exactly 40 when he disappeared, the same age that his former student Dale Patterson just turned.
Okay, there's something there. Do you have more evidence?
Oh, plenty. Patterson's behavior changed dramatically after Felburn's disappearance, and I met up with the forensics lab. The skin didn't match the body. That's not Patterson's flesh.
And this pattern just keeps going?
Every 20 years, someone close to them dies. Their behavior changes, and then they bite the dust 20 years later, all the way to 1926, some poor sop named Hugh Edwards. Each time, the authorities are misdirected. The blame is placed on a more vulnerable member of the community.
This is some incredible research.
Now, Brad Donnelly, the only person to ever see the killer. You want to guess how old he is?
Don't tell me it's 20. Oh, shit, I gotta get this.
Mark?
Dude, I've been trying to contact you for an hour.
Watch the tone, Mark. I'm in the middle of an investigation. What happened?
Bethesda police just reported 2 missing people, Lydia Pemberley and her best friend Brooke Amundsen. They were last seen leaving a party the same night as the attack in the same neighborhood. The car they left the party in was a 1998 Mercedes SLK Silver. Sound familiar?
Oh my god. That's the car that drove past the crime scene. I'll go check the house with Simone. There's a creature that steals people's skin out there.
Oh. It's okay. It's okay. Just throw out my cult ritual theory. It's fine. Whatever.
Bryan, why do the archives have a hidden room disguised as a storage closet?
What? Ishika, how did you find that?
A sticky note told me to look for it.
All right, we're gonna have a conversation about whatever that means after I'm done catching this body snatcher.
Oh, wow. These are old archives. There's a whole journal from 1906. My god, it's from Breckenridge.
Any creatures?
Yeah. The Augustine Angel, described as a flat, dish-like being with long, thin arms that floats along the deltas. First records come from Florida in the mid-1500s. The Timucua people found that its bile had abnormal properties. They theorized that if someone were to successfully consume the flesh of this creature, they would be granted eternal life. But they never killed one. suspecting that one eternal life would come at the cost of hundreds more. It says that only the skeleton of the consumer becomes immortal, while the flesh and skin still naturally decay.
No wonder he keeps changing skin every 20 years.
Seems like a waste. I don't think pushing 40 is so bad. So if it's mortal, I assume there's no way to kill it.
I've heard theories that you can dispose of mortal beings by separating the limbs and grinding the bodies into puree. Well, I've watched it happen in movies.
Okay. Simone, take the back porch, and I'll go through the front entrance.
Aye, aye.
Ishika, keep reading the secret documents.
There's a locked drawer. I'm pretty sure that's what the smaller key is for. And there's a diary?
Great. And Mark, don't be too annoying.
No promises, boss.
This must be their stuff.
Guys, you're gonna want to hear this diary excerpt. July 15th, 1926. It's been 20 years since I earned myself eternity. While my bones are stronger than ever, this face no longer feels like my own. I hunger for a fresher look and grow ever jealous of my cab driver who mocks me with his youthful exuberance.
Oh, yes, I remember young you. I never forget a face.
Ishika, is that diary from...
J.W. Breckenridge. I've read all about you. The work I've done, I wanted to uphold your legacy. I never thought I'd see you in the flesh.
Well, somebody's flesh. I watched you too, Bryan Hammerworth. You've done a lot of good work, shutting down those Fifth-faffing watch zones. And this sort of thing, venturing into the field, fighting the forces of wickedness. It's exactly the right idea, old sport. Shame you've picked the wrong target. After doing such good for the people, is one not certain excesses, Mr. Hammerworth?
Excesses? You killed 8 people just to prolong your own life.
Ooh, the number's way higher. A lot of first drafts, let me tell ya.
We're taking you in, Breckenridge.
Oh, really? I'm out of your jurisdiction, bub. I'm a flesh and blood earthling, same as you. Let it go.
I can't.
Why not? 'Cause it's in your backyard? 'Cause this time you've decided to play Captain America and save the day? You're letting so much slip through your fingers, pal. Why stop trying now?
I'm doing everything I can.
I'm still a powerful man, Mr. Hammerworth. I can make many of your current problems go away. I can get you a much better gig than this one. And there'll always be someone else who can take the blame for all this.
I didn't come here to bargain. I came here to keep people safe.
Very well. If it's a physical combat you desire, I shall prepare myself properly.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh my god. That has to be Lydia and Brooke.
I'm not wasting brand new skin on you foozlers. So what's the plan? You're up against an immortal being. Try as you may, you're only gonna end up as my leftovers.
Well, pack your lunch, pal, because you got yourself a knuckle sandwich.
Max ammo!
Shut the fuck up, Mark. Simone, tie up the limbs.
I can give you my formula. The flesh and bile. You can live eternally too.
As a monster? That is beneath me. It's beneath you
It's
too.
who we are, pal. It's...
Bryan.
Mark, call the local authorities. Ishika, get the nearest watch zone warden to come on the line. I'll take it from here. Just one last question, Detective. How did you know about our archive?
What are you talking about?
I get it. A true magician never reveals their tricks. Hey, the job got done. Just don't try it again, okay?
Sounds good. Thanks for your help.
Okay. Before you take me away, in my 167 years of living on this earth, I've heard thousands of symphonies. In my dying wish, could you play my favorite? Skeletons by Travis Scott, featuring Tame Impala, The Weeknd, and Pharrell Williams.
Ooh, I got you.